Hello guys, welcome to cubecraft free-for-all. Today I'm going to be playing just a little bit of cubecraft free-for-all because I've just gotten bored of making content on Hypixel, and I've decided to move over to Bedrock for just a little bit, regain my boundaries. Recently, I tried to make a video on Hypixel's Pixel Skyblock, and it didn't work out very well, so I've basically fully scrapped that project. And I'm kind of bummed about that, so I just I'm making this video a little bit to vent, but a little bit just because I need to produce a video, you know? Yeah, so basically I'll just be playing a little bit of cubecraft free-for-all, and yeah, let's see if we can make some friends. I'm gonna find a friend. Will anyone be my friend? Oh, also, I've got the evil bunny prefix on my name, so that's pretty cool. I got that from an Easter event a while back. It was pretty fun. We actually just did a bunch of quests. I think you had to go into the mines at some point. Yeah, that was heaps of fun. I've been making a lot of content on Hypixel recently, but honestly, I like cubecraft free-for-all way more than I like almost any game on Hypixel. I got Java Edition recently, and since I've been practicing on there so much, it seemed like the natural place to go. But I'm not really good at Pit or Sky Wars or Bed Wars or any of that type of thing. I really just kind of like messing around on servers more than I really like playing them professionally. So, I don't really know what direction I'm gonna take this channel. Me. Walking around. Walking. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Yo, we got a bow kit. Hey, I'm gonna start killing some people now. Die. Yeah. Apparently people are just way worse on Bedrock than they are on Java, because this feels like a piece of cake compared to when I was playing Pit. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I have a homeschool co-op that I go to, and I went there today. We went to art class and we learned all about watercolor. Yeah, watercolor is pretty fun. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to get a little bit of pigment on there and then kind of play with the blending of colors a little bit, because that's what watercolor is mostly about. So we made abstract today because abstract is a little bit easier than other types of watercolor. Like if you're trying to make something super specific, then you have to be at least pretty decent at watercolor, I'd say. Yeah, that was fun. The first class I had, though, I guess you'd call it a semester, even though it's a homeschool co-op, but the first class I had this semester was weird. We're reading Pippi Longstocking as our book, right? But we have a logic and reasoning class, and I believe what they were trying to say in the logic and reasoning class, and this is literally like some of the weirdest things to teach in a class because of how obvious they are. But basically what they were trying to say is that Pippi Longstocking isn't logical and doesn't have good manners. It's like, obviously, that's the point of the character. Yeah, but that was a little weird. And then we had this contest where we had to find a bunch of objects that matched certain criteria. Criteria were like, it has to be round, it has to be brown, or something like that. And we were allowed to find a variety of objects. But we had to find less than, I think it was like 6 objects? I don't know. I forgot what the exact limit was. But there was a limit of objects that we were allowed to find. And what we had to do was we had to find objects that fit multiple criteria, right? So like you could have a pine cone and you could say, well, a pine cone's round and a pine cone is spiky, therefore we got round and spiky down. That was pretty interesting. And there was a little bit of antics because basically what the organizers made us do during the presenting stage is that we had to basically judge each other's things, which is a major conflict of interest and doesn't really make sense logically, which is a little weird for a logic and reasoning class. That's a little bit of a weird choice. But basically, what we did was we had to judge each other's things, and when they were judging our things, they judged first. They said that a paper bag isn't something that you'd use at the beach, and the judges agreed with them. Which is the dumbest crap ever, and honestly, like, so weird. Of course you would use a paper bag at the beach, because, like, what else are you gonna use? Your beautifully embroidered fabric bags that you have just lying around all the time? I mean, come on, yeah, why wouldn't you use paper bags? I mean, maybe I'm a little biased on this, because I live in a family with, like, 8 people, so, you know. Like, of course, we're gonna have some cheaper stuff than other families, because, like, come on. When you're moving that much stuff, like, you don't have enough bags for that, naturally. You have to augment your supply with the stuff you get from Trader Joe's, maybe a little bit from Walmart. I don't know, but that's, like, that's the 401 on stuff in my household that may affect that. But, like, it's just really weird to me that they said that you wouldn't use a paper bag at the beach. But I did get them back in the end, because I was kind of salty about that. So when they presented their round object, which was an acorn, most people would say that's a sphere, right? Most people would say an acorn is a sphere. But because of my incredible knowledge of kind of the names of shapes and things like that, I said, that's not a sphere. I say no. And they said, well, what is it then? And I said, that's an oblong spheroid. We tied. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So that was fun. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!